This is Kelly from Watch the Obsession. Thanks for taking time to watch this video. Please click like and subscribe. Please be advised that this video will be discussing some facts and theories that are very difficult to hear. Viewer discretion is required.
She's pregnant as well. She's pregnant as well.
Baby, I'm right here. Uh-oh. No. Oh no. Oh no. What happened? What happened, baby? Save me, Mommy. I saved you. You're right here. You're safe.
Have I ever told y'all how much I love Bella? I just love Bella.
He's not going to get you. He's not a mean monster.
She's pregnant as well.
Hi guys, so we're doing the $600 drawing tonight for the 4K by the 25th. Everyone who...
Stevie, how do you walk two goddamn cats? How do you do it? How do you do it, Stevie? I've never been able to walk a cat. You got to tell us your secret. That's super cute, though. And welcome. I'm glad you're here.
Who reached 4K is getting their name into the drawing. So the first one is Chris Watts. Chris Watts.
I don't want him to really go in the ocean. I mean,
Ready, set?
You just get this ball. Want this one, bigger one?
Speaking of cats, wait a minute, where'd that go? Speaking of cats, oh, okay, I gotta get over here. Someone here sounds a little bit like a cat. Where'd it go? Did we get that far? We didn't get that far, did we? Oh, yeah. Who sounds like a cat here? Quiz. Who sounds like a cat?
You just get this ball. Want this one, bigger one? We're gonna go.
I love you too.
Definitely a tough topic to discuss. People have asked, why do people say that Chris Watts took the lives of his daughters, Bella and Celeste, twice? I don't understand that. How is that even possible? Well, the story initiates, I believe, from Cheryl Lynn Cadle in her book, Letters from Christopher. And in Christopher Watts' own handwriting, he tells Cheryl Lynn about what happened that night. And Cheryl Lynn recounts his horrific story.
Admitted that he actually killed his daughters, not once, but twice.
Yes.
What did he mean by that?
Well, the morning of, he went into his baby girl's rooms and took a pillow from their bed and smothered them.
And you both of them. Double shot.
Yesterday when you were talking, and again, this is before we kind of got to this moment today.
Yes, I have pointed this out, and it just, Tammy, it is pronounced. It is a pronounced regression, and yes, it is true that sometimes children will regress just because development is not linear all the time. It's not perfectly linear ever in any regard, and particularly when they have younger siblings, because they feed off of each other. Even the older mock the younger sometimes, or emulate the younger. But it's sort of a passing moment. but her speech regression was pronounced, and it regressed. It certainly did that.
You mentioned that we were talking, you said, I don't know where they are, I don't know where they are. And then you said something along the lines of, whatever happened to him just acted pure evil.
Oh, damn, Stevie.
This is the evil that I saw when I walked behind Shanann and she was on top of CC. And then I felt evil right into Shanann. Okay.
Like at the end of the conversation, it's just like, that's what happened. I just wish I could have let go.
Did it seem like it was that long? 2 to 4 minutes? How long did it seem for you?
It almost kind of felt like it was longer almost, because it felt like time was standing still. It's kind of like I just saw my life just disappearing before my eyes, but it just like I couldn't let go. It was like somebody else, like if you picture somebody else around you, holding your hands, holding you, keep you from not letting
You are
go.
seeing actual drive from Chris Watts' house to Survey 319.
Oh, you're gonna have a little brother or sister? Yeah, you think so? Fuck. July, baby?
Good girl, Bella. You're so sweet.
Give her a kiss, Bella. Give her a kiss.
Daddy home. Daddy home? No. No.
Yeah. Let's do it. A little hair. Ready? Set.
Cece, what's Daddy
I
doing?
am so sorry.
Well, guys, there's absolutely no doubt that something horribly evil happened in that house. And the reason I think that something horribly evil happened in that basement, well, there's actually several reasons. So I'm going to put them all together for you. And I have a very concrete theory on this one. I think I know exactly what happened in the basement, or at least one of the horrible events that happened in the basement. This little video here on this topic is just another 4 minutes long. I do want to let you know, okay, I can announce it now. Guys, it's for real, because I've done all the legal reviews and I've done the YouTube test upload, and it is passed with flying colors finally. You have no idea how I suffered trying to get this goddamn video up for you guys. Part 2 is coming out tomorrow, babies. There is nothing holding me back anymore. Na 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 boop boop boop. Just kidding. I shouldn't be like that. But yay! Such a huge relief. It's been such a big project. And guess what? There is going to be a part 3, because there is always so much more to this case than you ever could imagine that there is. Even if you have a channel called What's the Obsession that you've been working on every single day for the past 3.5 years, it always surprises you, the amount of detail. So that's pretty exciting. And then we are going to go and look back at the history of, the Watts family as recorded mostly through Shanann Watts' social media videos, pictures and testimonies from others, and how the family dynamics were fracturing at critical points along the way. And then, something else happened as well. Of the Watts house. Guys, for Bella and Cece Watts, whatever happened in that house in 2825 Saratoga Trail, what I believe happened in the basement before Chris Watts got into his truck, brought his family with him in his truck in whatever state they were in, and took this desolate, isolated drive to Survey 319 before the girls went into the oil tanks. Whatever happened in that house was the last thing the girls experienced before they got into that truck to take their ride towards certain death. And to me, their experience matters. To me, their experience matters, and justice for them matters regardless of whether there's a conviction on the books for this crime or not. That night, and Cheryl Lynn recounts his horrific story. I'm going to read you an excerpt from Cheryl Lynn Cattle's book, Letters from Christopher. So this is in Chris Watts' own handwriting, and that is not contended. Now, the story that he tells here, I think it's getting close to the truth. It's different than what he told the FBI, and it's different what he later told Cheryl Lynn Cattle, voice to voice, and several other people, including one person close to the Watts family who I spoke with myself well over a year ago. Let me first read to you what is in the book, Letters from Christopher, in Chris Watts' own handwriting. Please be aware, this is very hard to hear and your discretion must be used. August 13th, the morning of. I went to the girls' room first, before Shanann and I had our argument. I went to Belle's room, then Cece's room, and used a pillow from their bed. That's why the cause of death was smothering. After I left Cece's room, I then climbed back into bed with Shanann, and our argument ensued. After Shanann had passed, Bella and Cece woke back up. I'm not sure how they woke back up, but they did. It makes the act that much worse knowing I went to their rooms first and knowing I still took their lives at the oil field.
Bastard.
That is such a hard story to take in, isn't it? I can remember the first time I heard that story, and I can remember just the absolute horror that resonated through me just thinking about, my gosh, he killed his children twice.
And then he went into his room with Shanann and lay down next to her. They argued a little, and he murdered her. So then he was wrapping her in the sheets, and both girls got up and saw him and started questioning, what's wrong with mommy? What happened to mommy? Bella, the oldest one, was crying. She had obviously been traumatized. She had bruises above her eyes, and you could tell she'd been traumatized. And also, Cece was more kind of confused, but she was awake, the younger one. So they ran around the house literally and cried and was watching what was going on as he dragged Shanann down the stairs. He couldn't pick her up, or he tried to pick her up, but she was too heavy for him. They were in a 2-story home, so he drug her down the stairs.
Oh my goodness.
Put her in the back of his pickup truck, and then proceeded to put each of the girls in the back seat with their little feet dangling over the seat on top of their mommy. And they rode an hour like that to the oil fields.
Bastard.
He drove them to their burial ground.
Yes. So
They trusted their father.
Oh, of course they did. You know, they loved him. You know, Bella's seen on cameras singing the song, Daddy, You're My Hero.
And so much more.
He was the one that was entrusted to take care of them.
You see investigators trying to recreate the scenario that Watts originally told investigators happened on that horrible night going into the early morning hours. So they are looking at the Stevie, immediately, as soon as you can, perhaps after this live stream, perhaps tomorrow, perhaps the next day. I know that people have lives, right? You need to watch the video that I put out a few months ago called What Happened in the Watts Basement. It is a must watch that applies to everyone else that's listening right now too, please. It's like just a fundamental part of the Wattsy obsession. Well-developed, fact-based, and tested theory on what happened. Cameras that were looking into the girls' rooms to see if his original scenario is even possible.
Go back in there.
These are the beds the girls were in when Chris Watts took the pillows and put them over his girls' faces to take their lives. It's unspeakable.
Yeah. Her God is she's so sad after After we go night, now we can go to school. Class is not gonna be here.
Okay.
But she's not wearing dress. But she's wearing dress. But she will go there. But I can't hold it. But she will do that and wreck. But she will do that with her.
Hey, Bella.
Okay, finish reading. Come on.
Oh, I want to touch this.
Okay, now finish reading. Okay, come on.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Hold up.
Hey,
Blankie?
okay.
Yep, I have a blankie. Oh, no, ma'am. Oh, no, no, no. No, no, Cece.
Oh, Bella. What the heck are we listening? Oh, I get it. Hold up. Okay. I see. All right. So, yeah. So, as we have the recorded history of the Watts family, as we knew them to be, at the end, as, Shanann and Chris, Jesus Christ, what am I doing here? Just a minute, guys. Okay. Well, there I am. Back to my channel. Okay, fine. What? So weird. Hold up. Okay. Shanann and Chris after they got married, and then of course having Bella and then Celeste. And man, sure is true that a lot happened over that time period that I just mentioned, and the things that happened changed the family dynamics and the individuals involved significantly. And I can tell you that by the end, well, and I mean, this may be obvious, of course, in retrospect, hopefully it is to most people, but some it is not. To some people, it just seems like this was, like a freak, horrible tragedy, disgusting tragedy that happened. But all along, there were very clear indicators that this family unit and the individuals in this family unit were in a state of crisis or were quickly heading towards a state of crisis. Now, let me be clear. To say this is not to blame the victims by any means ever. We never do that on this channel because it's just fucking stupid to do that. I mean, it's just dumb. And if you think that's what I'm implying or saying, then, I want to say you're just dumb, but that would be a little immature, but that's really what I'm thinking. But I guess I'd like to say, I would like you to reconsider that and try to, listen to my words, with an open mind, understanding that I do not think that, believe that, never have, never will. And I don't think anyone that does believe that, is really thinking about things correctly. It also does not mean that the people that were in the lives of these victims and these family members, before this tragedy happened, are in any way at fault. That, we're not looking at things saying, oh, well, look at us sitting here in our, YouTube ivory tower looking down upon the family members and all of their tears and sorrow and heartache, because we have YouTube videos. And in retrospect, knowing what happened, we can see more clearly than they. No, that's not going on either. I guarantee you, even being a trained professional who has been in a number of crisis intervention teams, always in my work, I'm part of that dynamic wherever I'm working, as I am right now. Going back to my full-time career job on Tuesday after having a couple months off. But to that end, crisis management, we've been working, ahead of the beginning of the school year for everyone else because it's critical. It needs to be done. It saves lives. It saves quality of lives, right? But, I certainly know I miss things at times as well because, hey, guess what, man? Nobody's perfect. And even if we are, we have a limited ability to, for sensory focus. We can't pay attention to everything all the time, 100% all the way. I mean, that would make you go, like Looney Tune crazy, stray jacket, padded room kind of thing. There's a reason we aren't able to do that. Okay, that was a big disclaimer, but it's not just a disclaimer. Like, I mean all of that, and I really want people to understand what it is we are talking about in clear terms, because this, just nastiness and pettiness and Watts Island crap and, freaking psychotic delusional accusations towards anybody who dares to talk about anything having to do with this case that is real and that is part of like humanity and might be part of, our own lives or our interpersonal relationships, picking things apart and, making us feel making Watts the Obsession feel like a bad person channel. I'm not going to feel like a bad person channel anymore. So I just every now and then I come back to this where I've really got to deal with it because people make it no choice kind of situation. And then I'm like, okay, clearing all of that off of the Watts the Obsession plate and yours too, everybody who's listening right now. So we're not going to get stuck in that insanity. Like, not today, not in this chat. It just sounded like Nicole Kessinger. Damn, that was terrible. And hopefully not again in the future. Yes, thank you, Jody. So with all that being said, I often frame things. I'm going to frame things in terms of a couple different viewpoints here. One is two ways I kind of like look at this retrospective timeline walkthrough of the family dynamics and how things changed and how it impacted individuals and this situation. Again, nobody is to blame for what happened other than the people that committed the crimes, obviously. But, there's a couple different perspectives that you can look at things from that help you to gain some clarity. And for me, I found that is the perspective of, kind of the, oh gosh, Bella's story, like what I just had in my head. I know I can't say out loud. I just know I can't. From Bella's perspective, Bella's story, which I think we all agree is tragic and horrible and one of the most heartbreaking things that you could think about. And the other one is the MLM/Thrive cycle and the, kind of changes that need to happen to make Thrive fit into the lives of this family, the impact it had on Shanann, on Chris, on the children. And again, that goes back especially to Bella, but there's some much larger themes in there as well. And this, of course, all ties into the eventuality and Nicole Kessinger. As Stevie pointed out just a little while ago, I had not thought of this, very observant Stevie. Right now on September 1st, it is an anniversary. It'll be 7 years since event number 1 on the official Discovery timeline happened. 7 years ago today. Not to this moment, but 7 years ago today. Event number 1 on the official Discovery timeline happened. And what was that, Stevie? Dun, 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 dun. You already know the answer, Stevie. Anyone else? Nicole Kessinger searched Shanann Watts on September 1st, 2017. For some reason, and for a significant reason, I'm sure, that was the first event on the Discovery timeline, although we know that she also searched Chris Watts' name a little less than a month ago, 7 years ago today, on August 7th, 2017, prior to when she searched Shanann. So in those late summer, early fall, late summer months of 2017, we know that Nicole Kessinger knew who Chris Watts was and who Shanann Watts was, or at least their names, and she put them together in an approximated timeline of her crazy Google searches, right? Oh boy. Okay. So, oh, thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, Oz Designs. I think Bella pulled her hair out when she was stressed and couldn't say something clearly. Poor baby. I think she did too. I actually included that in one of my videos about Bella, and I'm actually going to play a little bit of that. So sorry. That wasn't what normally happened. I just got all excited and I accidentally closed StreamYard rather than whatever I was trying to close. Hey, John McSmith, it's great to see you. Hey, Angie, how's it going? Yeah. Hey, Miracle Hearts too. How are you? Aw. Oh, I know, Bella. Yes, I know. Okay, all right. Let me grab those videos. Oh, Bella. I really just, yeah, I mean, I know many of you feel the same. I just really feel so much for, oh my God. It's like unbearable. It's unbearable heartache. It really is. I mean, that poor child. Poor child. There is a Bella's Story Part 3, guys. It's already made and it's produced. It's been done for a while, but I have not been able to put it up yet. But I will eventually. This is just part of the battle, and that's all I can say. Let's see. Sorry, I'm scrolling through. Oh, so sweet. I just have to play this before where I'm going. Since we're speaking about Bella, I just love this video. Did I bring that in yet? No, I didn't. Over it, which I told.
Hi, guys. Bella, you gonna say hi to everybody? Since you took over.
Bella Watts learned it was in her interest to respond quickly for the camera when asked to address it, except for when she's over it, which I totally love.
Since you took over, my camera went live like 5 times tonight. Put mommy's phone down. Bella. You got the camera on, you silly goose. Now say hi.
I love it when she sees herself. She just wanted to see herself in her Supergirl costume. And I can tell you what happened in this video. I can tell you without knowing. Shanann had told her that if, she was going to do this video and Bella needs to be a good girl. And if she was a good girl, she was going to be able to show everybody who's her Supergirl costume. And Bella couldn't freaking wait. She's like, oh my God. I so do not feel like Supergirl. I always wanted to be Supergirl. This is amazing. I can't wait to be on camera being Supergirl. That goddamn camera. She couldn't wait. And then watch at the very end, Bella finally, after being so patient for so much longer than a toddler generally could be, was getting impatient. And Shanann kept saying, like, oh, everybody. She was mentioning, like, people. And Bella's like, oh, my bodies. It's really funny, I think. And then, Shanann just lifts her up to show everybody her Supergirl costume for 0.3 seconds. And for that 0.3 seconds, Bella has this most beautiful, happy, joyful smile on her face that's just radiating from her. And then she puts her back down and the smile's gone. And I just think this captures so much about Bella. All that, but okay.
How'd you turn my camera on?
Hey, I'm Supergirl.
I hate the whole thing. Feel this. I like that. Feel it. So I woke up this morning to this beautiful face climbing in my bed about 6:45. And I wanted to just kind of share what I'm grateful for today. Waking up here, being 2 hours behind in Colorado, it's all my friends and family in the East Coast are already awake and going for the day. And it's always a blessing to wake up at 6:45 in the morning here and to see all the text messages to saying good morning, have a wonderful day, you're doing amazing, you're wonderful. It's always great getting those messages from your your friends, your family, and people that you admire and look up to. And so I wanted to say how grateful I am for all the friends and family that I have.
Angie, there's, oh my God, there's more than one picture floating around. I have pictures that I will never, ever, ever show on this channel because I cannot even fathom the backlash. And quite frankly, I don't want to experience it. But yeah, there's, pictures. But, and guys, but here's the other thing. We do not know why. Like somebody here is saying she was in the barber's chair all the time. Kaz was saying, her hair was cut shorter to make it grow thicker. That's what, people say. We do not know. We do not know. We just do not know. One thing I do know, and we're going to take a look at that, is Bella absolutely had a stress response of pulling her hair out and kind of like well, I'll show you exactly where. You can see her doing it time and time and time again. And as you can literally feel her anxiety level going up, you can see her hand moving towards that spot. And, that is a normal thing. Human beings have physiological responses. They do things. They have, the behavioral therapist can tell you behavioral responses to certain internal stimuli, particularly stress, anxiety, and Bella does as well. What I observe in Bella is that hers is just so pronounced, frequent, and emotional, and that like just is kind of hard to see, right?
My life that brighten my day every day by just sending me a text message or a picture or a smiley face, or just telling me hello and saying hi.
Throughout this video, Bella tries this cheese that she obviously doesn't like, and this was taste test number 1.
Hey, Madison. Hi, Bella. Bella, say hi, Madison.
Hi, Madison.
Say hi, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi.
Say hi, Kimberly.
Hi, Kimberly.
Say hi, Kim.
Hi, Kim.
You can say Kim. So I just wanted to tell you guys how grateful I am for all of you.
Here's taste test number 2.
Do you not like that cheese?
I want to.
But strangely, Bella keeps coming back for more.
You want it? Okay. And how grateful I am to have my kids in my life and my husband and my family. I can't tell you guys how much I am blessed every day. And so today I want to help somebody. So whether, it doesn't necessarily need to be with Thrive. If you need anything or, just need someone to talk to, just let me know. I don't know what to do with this hair.
There we go with the hair, but also look at the terrible faces Bella's making when she continues to try that cheese.
Bless somebody through Lavelle because it's blessed me and my family and given me. Okay, baby, I'll throw it away. It's given me.
Yeah, Bella's hair causes. I can say this. It's clear. Bella's hair causes Shanann a lot of discomfort and anxiety. That much is clear. The reason why Bella's hair is the way it is, we just cannot make that determination. We do not have enough facts. We can speculate, but I'm going to say we cannot make that determination. But Shanann's anxiety and kind of ness about the hair is very clear. And I think I understand where that comes from. And, I probably never will talk about that either because, once again, there's certain things I want to live through and certain things I don't want to experience. And I know what would happen if I spoke the words.
A second, not necessarily a second chance, but a chance to be the best person that I can be for my family, my kids, and most importantly, my kids and myself. Thrive has been the best thing that I could do for myself to better myself as a person, health-wise.
I actually have a theory on why Bella keeps trying this cheese, even though she clearly has a very adverse reaction to it. She does not like it, but I want to know what you think.
It's just given me my happy back, and so I want to give that back to somebody else as well. Miss you too, Kelly. So you guys send me a message. Anyone that's ready to jump on board and to have a better, healthier life, lifestyle and a change, please send me a message.
Look at how bored Bella is, a victim to the camera inside the phone once again.
Really, really want to share with everybody what I have been shared with through Lavelle. Share with everybody what I have been shared with through Lavelle. So shoot me a message and then we'll go from there. Hi, Christina. Say hi, Christina.
Hi, Christina.
Say I miss you too, Kelly. Say hi, Brandon.
Hi, Brandon.
Look at the camera. Say hi, Brandon. Say hi, Tyler. Look at the camera.
Hi, Tyler.
So, I'm super excited. I have a lot of volunteers out there that are thriving and finishing up their samples. So shoot me a message, you guys, and, share on Facebook what it's done for you in the past couple of days that you've been on it, and how lucky, what you guys are happy about today. Tag me in your post today, guys, and I want to be there for you guys. Hey, Will. Say hi, Will.
Hello.
All right, you guys, have a wonderful day. Say have a wonderful day. Hi, Jason. Not selling anything.
Okay, so this is like when Bella thinks it's like the end. She's like, oh, good. Have a wonderful day. Yay. She's going to show my Supergirl costume soon, and we're going to go to the store, and I'm going to be Supergirl. This is super. But no, the live stream continues. And guys, I told you I used to be like an MLM girl, and I did the exact same things. I have to show you these videos. And I swear if I just like change our voices and I was like, is this Kelly or Shanann? You would not know. So, I'm just saying, this is just, I'm just saying.
I'm sharing the Thrive experience. The Thrive experience
Look at her.
is...
She's over it. So smart. She's just over it now. She's like, oh, God, we're sharing the fucking Thrive experience again. She wouldn't say that, though, because she's an angel. She knows what she's doing. She's throwing out all kinds of indicators to Shanann to let her know she's over it. She wants to go be Supergirl.
The Thrive experience. The Thrive experience is... amazing product that gives you energy, mental clarity, mental focus. It's given me my happy back. It's allowed me to sleep better, be a better mom and a wife for my family. There's so many things that Thrive has done for me, but most of all, it's given me a blessing of giving me myself back. So send me a message, Jason. I'd love to talk more about it with you later. Oh, Kelly, I love you. Come visit. Say, come for Christmas, Kelly. See, Kelly, how can you say no to that face? All right, guys, we love you. Hi, Tori. Hi, Tori.
Hi, Tori.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thrive is amazing, Christina. Jason, it's for everybody, whether you're, my husband takes it, I take it, my mom
goes with all my buddies. I think this is so freaking cute.
Everyone in my family.
I feel like Bella is trying to move Shanann along, and she's summing up what she's saying here by just saying, all my buddies, all my buddies.
Thrive. Thrive's for everybody. It's a lifestyle change. It's not for anyone that's necessarily ill. It's literally life-changing, and everyone can use it. Even kids, they have pay for kids now. So, okay, baby. So, shoot me a message. I'd love to talk more to you about it, and we'll go from there. Love you, Kelly. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. All right, see you guys soon. Say bye, everybody.
Bye, buddy.
Say have a great day. Blow kisses. Can you blow them kisses? Blow them kisses.
No.
Cece. Let me go get her. So Bella, I'm gonna go get Cece because I think she's climbing up the stairs. Okay?
Nope.
I have to go get her.
Oh, poor Bella.
Say hi.
She's like, I've got to go get Cece, and Bella's like, nope. Hold it. Oh, wait. Wait, did we see the end where we have Syrupy Supergirl? Oh, I don't think I did not put the part where she lifted her up. Oh, I guess I didn't. What a jerk I am. Okay. Maybe it's at the end. I don't know.
Kisses.
No.
Cece. Hold on, let me go get her. So Bella, I'm gonna go get Cece because I think she's climbing up the stairs. Okay?
Nope.
I have to go get her. And say hi.
Hi. Now, can I see your costume-like outfit? Show it. It's Supergirl, right? Supergirl. All right, guys, we're gonna go wake up Cece. She's in her morning nap, and then I'm gonna go play with my kiddos. Have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.
See this, like right there, Bella's like trying to say, "Play with my kiddos," after Shannon says, "Play with my kiddos," and both on the part Shannon, Chris, and I pointed this out before, and I've gotten crap for it, but and yet you're right, they were not on whatever they're on Facebook tape, like recording themselves all the time, but I don't know, you can just tell some habits within a family. Edward made a great comment just recently about how this is a great exemplary of their basic family structure and dynamic, and I agree that 100%, Edward. But Chris and Shan will both completely pass by opportunities for the great thing to do to help her, any toddler, baby, of their speech. When she's trying to, like, Bella tries to say amazing after Shanann says amazing a lot. Bella will say amazing, say, right, Bella, amazing. And let her say it again. And you repeat it. And then she understands the pronunciation. She starts to understand sematics and syntax and phonics and phonemes first. Yes, I'm a trained teacher. This is great for language development. But they... listen, I'm a trained teacher, okay? I don't expect most parents are going to get it like I just explained it, but they pass by plenty of opportunities. I definitely did observe that.
Bye.
Apparently, Bella loved this Supergirl costume, and who wouldn't? It's adorable. I don't know this to be true, but I bet you that the whole premise for Bella being on camera for that long was that she was going to... I forgot I said this at the end. Okay, well, you get to hear it twice. Get to show everybody her Supergirl costume on camera. I bet that's why she was so excited to get on camera, and she turned Shanann's phone on before Shanann turned on her phone. And you can see at the end here, although you can barely see her sweet little face, when Shanann lifts her up and she shows everybody her costume and she says, show it. You can see that smile on her face.
Oh,
and,
not that face.
It's the pressure of the MLM. You got to get on camera. You got to look good. Your life's got to look good. Your kids have got to look good. And they've all got to be there on stage with you.
That's right. Dude, I lived it. I get it. Okay. So let me just scroll. So this is what I have to do when I like it. I mean, I could look it up differently, but not really. YouTube doesn't have a really good system for looking up your own videos. Isn't that weird? Yeah. So I just have to scroll. Oh God, the McDonald's video. Woo! If you haven't seen that yet and you like these that was an interesting one. Feedback wise. Oh God. I don't know why I do it to myself. Sorry, we're gonna come across the zone here. Okay, so part one, this is a part two. Yay. Okay. Bella.
This is Kelly from WotC. Looking at these topics.
We're not going to talk specifically. We talked enough about the hair, I think. Do we agree in chat here? We don't know for sure. We have our ideas. But unfortunately, we are going to have to see some of that. When they got the new Thrive bar. You'll see it. You already know. You know. I know you know. I don't know. What the hell am I saying here?
Sad story, but it's an important story. And I think that Bella's story is worth telling. This video is going to deal with two topics that are rather controversial when it comes to Watts case, the Watts family, and well, you know,
Let me just go by. What is it there?
Is to present Bella's story in a way that is not polarized, but rather in a way that allows you to see some of Bella's experience in her short life and to honor Bella. Before going further into this video, let's talk about the...
Cynthia, you'll just have to find it. Look up Watts the Obsession, Watts, McDonald's, or something like that. You'll if you haven't seen it, you'll probably find it interesting. I think you will.
Elements that must exist in order for a toddler in your life to be happy. So we're specifically looking at Bella here. So as we watch the rest of this...
Now, I think this is important. I'm going to play through this because these are elements necessary for a happy and healthy toddler. I know this because I'm a trained teacher, special educator, and behavioral therapist. And this is a lot of what I have learned about very completely, because what I'm trying to do is support young people in being happy and healthy in this life, because you know what? Life is really hard and they need support. And I am here for all of them. And that's why sometimes we talk about these things here in terms of not my students, but Bella and Cece or other children in other cases we look at. Okay. But I think these are some really important things to understand and consider even as we go through the evolution of the family dynamics of this family and the way that we can observe them as outsiders, because that's what we are.
This video, you want to consider, are these elements present or balanced for Bella? So the elements necessary for a happy toddler. Of course, the basic needs must be met and they must be in balance. So there is proper food, quality food, nutrients, adequate sleep, appropriate sleep, and of course, shelter.
Bella, say hi. She's hungry and grouchy. So, yes, baby.
I want to buy this.
Bella wants this.
Are you talking about my self-censoring? If you are, Bonnie, I would understand, but I do have to say that like my channel several times has been in serious jeopardy because of having conversations like this. So, you know, I've put, you know, close to 4 years, and I got, my God, guys, I work at least a full-time job of hours on this channel every week for sure, and have for the past 3.5 years. So, you know, I do have to be careful about that. It's just kind of how it goes. Shoot, what else was I going to say? I can't remember. Play.
Look at you guys. Hold this. I'm going to open the next one. It smells.
I just, please take it easy in chat. You know what I'm saying? Please.
Amazing. It smells like, hold on, mommy. Hold on.
Cinnabon?
Smell it. Hold on. She's mad because I bit it. That is amazing. Like, delicious, you guys. Tastes like literally cinnamon rolls. Okay, Bella. She loves cinnamon rolls, so she really wanted them, obviously. As you can tell, she was mad because I took a bite out of it. But those are Mommy's. Mommy earned those. Mommy's gonna get them. She's not happy with me right now.
I do just want to make a note in the name of authenticity that those were little clips from an 18-minute long video where Bella said that she was hungry in the first 30 seconds. And for 18 minutes, Bella was teased about eating, about satiating her hunger, and about trying the cinnamon bar pro bars that she had been so super excited about. 18 minutes. 18 minutes. In order for a toddler to be happy, they must feel safe. So this means that they trust their caregivers. They trust that they're going to, particularly their caregivers, are consistent, and they put that toddler first. That's going to allow the toddler to feel safe. The third requirement for a happy toddler is that they are given boundaries and limits. This is so important because if a toddler is not given boundaries and limits, their world feels very big and they feel very vulnerable, and it can feel very chaotic. When they're given boundaries and limits and they trust their caregiver, They feel free to explore their world safely. And this leads to the next element. For a toddler to be happy, they must feel independence and they must feel a sense of success when they are exercising that independence. So, for example, when they try something new and it's pleasing to them, or they start laughing, or they push themselves a little bit, say they could climb one step before, now they can go up 2 stairs. That is a genuine sense of success for a toddler. For a toddler to be happy, they must socialize with peers, with adults, with a range of people, lots of interaction with others. And they also must be an environment that is stimulating, indoors, outdoors, and varying and changing, or else they get bored. In order for a toddler to be happy, they must enjoy and benefit from a sense of touch.
I was Lori. They're in bed. It don't take me long. They're sleep trained, so I literally just pop them in bed and they're good to go. I don't rock them. Don't cradle them. Put them in bed and they're done.
Touch. You can never give enough hugs or extra spin. So, I mean, that is something that was a noticeable change in Shanann, and I am making an observation, and honest to God, that's all it is, because I do not know exactly why this happened. I truly do not know. I believe a lot about this case, and I've tried to learn a lot about these people and these family dynamics, and I think I have a pretty good idea, but I still don't know because I was not there. I've never talked to Shanann. I've never been in the same room with her. I certainly have never evaluated her in a clinical setting where there's controls, which is what I would need to do to have any degree of certainty, where I would feel comfortable saying there was a degree of certainty. Anyhow, when Bella was a little baby, Shanann, I remember a few posts she made. For example, she was thanking, I think it was Chris Watts' parents, the Watts grandparents, for sending a rocking chair that was in Bella's room. There was a picture of it, and she tagged Cindy and said, thank you so much for the rocking chair. I just can't wait to hold my little Bella in the rocking chair. I can't wait to hold my little baby. And I understand. I had a little tiny baby that grew into a toddler, and I never had any more than one, so I don't even know what that is like. But even though, I still love to, hug my kid, and he's 15, and I did when they were toddler too. I mean, I guess it didn't change all that much for me, but I know there's, mothers have this special love and attachment, the oxytocin attachment, not to be confused with Oxycontin, 80 milligrams, Chris Watts, bastard, that makes you have those extra lovey-dovey feelings for your baby. And that is by design of, species adaptation through natural selection, or some may say God. I don't know what's your belief. Maybe one, maybe the other, maybe both. So what I'm saying in a very long-winded way is, one could say, of course, when she has 2 children and life's a little busier, and they're not cute little babies with chubby cheeks anymore, even though they did chubby cheeks. So Cece definitely did. Maybe she wouldn't be so enthused about snuggling her, but she really was a snuggles off kind of mom, and I truly just don't understand that. I don't get it. Baby Watts, excuse me. I gotta take a drink. Just one second. Talking too much. Okay. Okay. Baby wise, I have researched extensively. I've only talked about it once or twice, and oh boy, that did not go well for this channel. So I don't mention it too much. And the only thing I really have to say about it is this summary for all the research I did. BabyWise is a system that is designed for children primarily between the ages of, I believe it's like 6 to 8 weeks to, the like sweet spot is between 6 to 8 weeks and 6 to 9 months, going up to a year, and on the far-reaching end, going up to, and generally not even applying to babies who are 18 months old. Beyond that age, BabyWise methods and suggestions and ways of, interacting with your children, that they don't exist. And to extend this is how, this particular methodology, prescribes that you interact with your child so you can set some routines and things. So hopefully the household is, goes a certain way. And, postpartum depression is a very real thing. Oh boy, I had it. I don't even know if I believed in it, but it hit me like a Mack truck, and it is a real thing. And I think baby wise techniques and strategies can in part help people to maybe, handle postpartum distress. Depression, I like trying to put stress in there because it really is from stress and these crazy hormonal things that are going on, right? But anyway, to apply them to a 1.5-year-old, 2-year-old, 2.5-year-old child, 3-year-old, 4-year-old child is just wrong. At that point, you're just making shit up, or you just misunderstood or probably didn't really look into what the guidelines were, so super thoroughly in the first place. I don't know what the situation was with Shanann, but you should know that about Baby Wise moving forward.
Snuggles. We all know how it is if somebody, you're nervous about something and somebody just gives you a little tap on the shoulder, puts their arm around you, or touches you just for a moment. It lets you know that they're there, that they care, and you feel supported. That touch can literally give you more confidence as an adult, and certainly for toddlers. Finally, in order for toddlers to be happy, their environment should be relatively free of chaos. So to recap, the ingredients for a happy toddler are that their basic needs are met and balanced, that there's a sense of trust with their caregivers, that they have limits and boundaries, that they find independent success, that they have social interaction in different environments, that they benefit from touch and affection, and that their environment is free of chaos. When Bella was a newborn baby, when she was an infant, even when she was a slightly older baby, up until about a year old, Bella had all of those elements going on in spades. She was taken care of. It seemed like her parents were encouraging her to have independent achievements. It seems like she was hugged and tickled and cuddled and snuggled. And she said all of these elements in her life that are necessary for a little one to be happy. If my observations and the observations of many, many people are right, all of that changed at some point, and we saw those changes manifest in Bella. So exactly what is it that happened that caused Bella from feeling secure and loved and happy and safe and cared for to feeling anxious and unsettled, and sometimes it seemed quite unhappy?
You're good.
Good job. Yay.
Good job, Bella. Good job.
You did it.
How did things for Bella go from that clip that you just saw with lots of praise and admiration to this?
Your baby needs some clothes. I don't have anything you can play with right now, Bella. No candy, Mama. I don't have candy. No, Bella. Bella, you can't play with Mommy's lotion, baby. So this is addiction palette number 5. She keeps stealing my.
I do need to say they just needed some damn toys that they were allowed to just play with wherever they wanted. And they also needed some exercise time. I think that a lot of the, perceived behavioral problems, except they don't really have behavioral problems. They eventually do. But anytime children have behavioral problems, it's because of the damn adults, me included. Children are perfect. They're little angels. Everything they do, all behavior is a function of a need, especially when children are pre-verbal, are developing verbal, when they can't communicate the way adults can, which sometimes is a good thing. But even in adults, even in us, something that we always say in, behavioral analysis is all behavior has a function. All behavior, all day long of everyone, what people do, there is a reason why they do it, and there is a function. It's because it obtains something they need for them or gets rid of something that they don't want. And we see a lot of that in Bella. None of it's her fault. It drives me crazy when people, and if somebody's saying in chat right now, you're probably driving me crazy, but I'm not reading it, so it's nothing personal. But when people will comment saying, oh, my God, Bella was such a brat. Cece was such a brat, and they talk about them like they're freaking adults or like, college students. It's like, no, my God, they're toddlers. They're just trying to figure out the world around them and get what they need to be okay in their tiny little vulnerable lives. They're not anything other than that.
Makeup. I'm telling you, this is why I lose makeup. She just grabbed my lipstick. I'm wearing my LuLaRoe today. Sorry, guys, I'm dropping everything because of this child of mine. Hence why I lose makeup, you guys. Bella seriously destroys my... Okay. Since my girls steal my makeup, and I'm Bella particularly. Bella steals them and breaks them, as you saw her do in action today. But here's my Christmas leggings. Can you see them? I haven't been able to get a picture of them yet because Bella doesn't take good full shot pictures yet. Hope everyone has a Merry Christmas. We have the Grinch over here. Bella. Somebody's still a grouch. We have the
Bella.
Grinch over here.
Bella,
Now,
does Santa Claus come
I'm
see
sorry,
you?
this whole New Year's Eve thing or Christmas Eve thing, I really don't want to get too far into it, but Bella's the Grinch, and then those looks and the look of contempt and disgust on her face for her own daughter. That was listen, and I know things get stressful being a mom, and I'm sure that I have caused dude, I just had this conversation with my son today. He thought I was teasing him about something, and I told him, I'm like, honey, I love you. I've never thought something mean-spirited about you ever. Like, there's no mean spirit towards my son. I just want him to be good. And, like in the fact that he perceives something that way, I think about it. First I was offensive, but then I was like, all right, well, if he's perceiving it that way, he is a child still. He's an adolescent, but he's a child. All of his behavior is because of a function. I am the adult. Everything I just said now applies to me, right? So I forgot what I was going to say here, but I'm just going to move on. Oh, this was emotionally abusive for sure. Yeah, it was. It just was. It just was. That's my opinion.
We have the Grinch.
Mean.
We have the Grinch here.
All of those videos that you just saw are clips from social media when Shanann was trying to promote her product Thrive from Lavelle. In my opinion,
I just have to say that, Bella was being grinchy. I mean, two obvious reasons. First of all, it's Christmas, and they're excited for did you see pictures of their previous Christmases? Oh my God. It's like, like the toy department of like Macy's in Manhattan showed up in their living room. It was crazy. So Bella was probably like expecting that. That's what little kids want. They want the fun stuff, not water bottles. So I think that probably would have made me cry when I was little. I think it maybe would have made me cry. I'm just kidding. But I think that there was something like that going on. And also the stress that Bella was feeling from being scared of Santa. She was her whole life and not wanting to see him, but she was kind of working past that a little bit. But then Cece, I mean, having convulsive, traumatic stress response, like couldn't breathe, hyperventilating, crying for such an extended period of time. That was extremely stressful for Bella. And she got through that like a freaking champ. Gold medal for Bella with Disney characters on it, of course. So yeah, of course she was going to be like a little like out of sorts. Absolutely. If she were anything else, I would be worried that she accidentally took DRUGS or something because it would have been not appropriate.
It's clear to see that part of the problem for Bella, part of the reason that Bella started getting less positive attention was because more attention was put on creating these little mini ads all day long, every day, to place on social media to try to sell Thrive, which, come on, guys, we all know was a go nowhere effort to begin with. It's really too bad Shanann got wrapped up in it. It was the last of 9 MLM endeavors that Shanann committed herself to around January of 2016 when Cece was a very young baby and Bella was getting a little older. As Cece's energy level proved to be astronomical, Cece became the poster child of, oh my gosh, that baby, I have to run around and follow her all day long. It takes so much energy. Thank God Mama thrives.
And there's another element to it as well. And I was going to show you this, but I don't know if we're going to get to it all today in this video. But okay, when Shanann first started selling Thrive, it was the last day of, it was yesterday and today of 2017. Once again, on one of those days was when Nicole Kessinger Googled Shanann Watts. Stevie, how about that? I didn't put that together. Weird. Okay, I got to think about that one. Lily Beans, get down, honey. You're being like a little Bella right now. I'm sorry, but it's my fault because your behavior is a function. Don't do that again, Lily. Okay, sorry, my bunny. Okay, so let's say the very beginning of September 2017, and her whole plug for Thrive at that time was she was very uncomfortable talking about Thrive, doing live streams. I know the rah MLM training she was going through because I researched it. I have friends who sell Thrive. They shared it all with me. She was following the script. She was following the playbook. And also I've been through it myself, but with different companies. It was always like, yeah, take pure. I love pure, and now I'm cleaning the whole house. I'm going to clean the whole house again. I'm going to clean the whole fucking house again. I think it was like 11 live streams in a row. Okay. So then one day it just so happened that she had to kind of deal with Cece giving her a little shit during a live stream, and it garnered her and Thrive a ton of attention and some customers. Ding, 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 ding. Light bulb went off in her head. Smart girl, rightfully so. This is a better sales gimmick. This is a better sales strategy. I've got to switch my strategies. I'm saying that I'm being successful selling Thrive, but I'm not. And I'm getting a little freaked out about that. She was smart to change it up. So, she realized, as the MLM companies tell you to do, I told you they tell you to post 3 social media posts a day. One directly selling a product. Another one directly, talking about a quality of the products, a promotion or the company in general, but not in a direct way. And the other one, something personal about yourself. The number one thing that they always suggest is cute animals and cute young children and attractive families. I'm not kidding you. Every single MLM has training literature that states exactly that. Following the playbook, she realized Cece was her girl. Cece was her sales girl. Even though it was Bella who was really trying to be her sales girl, it just wasn't working. Bella didn't have the je ne sais quoi to sell Thrive. Cece did. At that point, a few things started to happen in Bella's behavior, in Cece's behavior, and also in a number of different family dynamics, including the mysterious development of a tree nut allergy that I don't think Cece ever had. But we're not going to talk about that today. But it's pretty deep, and it's a pretty well established and verified story that I'm telling you right now. But I've already said too much, so I'm just going to go press play again.
Mama's little secret. Thank God I thrive. To keep up with Cece, I've got to use Thrive.
She brought her couch to our big couch and is sliding down it. Lovely day in the life of Cece. Mommy's got her black label on. Mama's not playing. Cece, Bella, honey, stop.
Listen, please don't come in here and say we're talking shit about Shanann. No, that's not happening. Please go back and listen to the beginning of the live stream. I don't even know what to say. I'm across my channel, time and time again, I've touted the extraordinary qualities of Shanann Watts in ways that I honestly have not seen any other channel do in an authentic way. Because what I say about her or anyone else is completely authentic. There's a lot of people that want to make her a martyr, want to make her a caricature of herself, some kind of saint that she was not. I think it is wonderful to memorialize Shanann by remembering the person that she actually was. And those are the extraordinary qualities in her that I celebrate on this channel. If you'd like to share some extraordinary qualities you see in Shanann, I invite you to do so now in chat.
Pushing your sister right now, or you're going to bed. Bella. I'll get it from her. Stop. I'll get it from her. She's off. There she goes. Bella, cut it out. I'll get it. Stop. I will get it from Cece. Cece? Bella? No, Cece. 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 Do squats. Hey. Get the stroller. Come here.
Now, this whole MLM sales dynamic in the home with two young children did not always work well, as you see. You might be surprised to know that this video continued on for 7 minutes. After Cece was done crying here, she was asked to perform tricks for basically the remainder of the video. Cece does squat runs, and Bella was
Moderators, feel free to liberally block. I'm so over it.
Basically left out of the picture. This was a typical live commercial scenario.
Oh, good job, Cece.
You're about to hear in the background here, Bella says, "Mama, where's my blankie?" which she asked for several times during this video. In the absence of all those things that make a toddler feel happy and secure, Bella became very attached to sucking her thumb and her blankie.
I don't know, baby.
Oh my God, the kids are so cute. I love her. Bella's like, Mama, where's my blankie? You know, it's like, I feel bad that she's feeling that anxiety, but she's just so goddamn cute. They're both like so super adorable. They're so cute.
Squat. 1, 2.
Thank you, Stephanie.
3. Ready? Squat again. Ready?
Hi, Nelda.
Squatting, Cece. Can you do this, Cece? Hey, squat run. Here, squat run. Cece. Cece, come squat run. Bring her here. Turn around. Bella, stop. Cece wants to play with this.
From what we were able to tell from the videos that Shanann posted to social media, and that was a lot of them, along with the pictures and the commentary, the first time Cece's existence made Bella upset was when Shanann announced Cece's soon-to-be arrival to Chris Watts. So this was all a staged scene, and this was a theme in the lives of the Watts. Chris was to come into Bella's room, and there was a notice on her crib saying that she was evicted because, you know, basically there's a new baby coming in. Apparently, in order to make that authentic, Shanann had to cause Bella to cry. Yes, it happened. There's evidence of it. Look at
I really
is worth telling.
Shoot. I lost my spot. All right, here we go. Oh God. I don't even know if we can go forward to this material I have in this video.
14th, 2000.
I hate this. I'm sorry. I think this sucks. Okay. I think this totally sucks. I would think it sucked if you did this. I think it sucks that Shanann did this. If I did this and I realized how much it sucked, I'd be like, dude, I sucked when I did that. That kind of sucked. Poor Bella. All right. Get over it, y'all. You're just cracking me up, Jody. You're so funny. Gave Bella her birthday Christmas present early. Took 15 minutes to get her to even, took us 15 minutes to even get her to fake cry. Well, there was no us. She was preparing Bella for Chris so she could do this whole eviction notice thing on the crib, which is a super cute idea. I love that. You know, that's helps make memories. That's like so cute. I think that was great. And obviously Chris was really excited for that baby. I love that idea. But why do we have to go so far as to make Bella cry? You know, I listen, I do not think that Shanann was trying to be an asshole by doing that, but like that's fucked up. I think it is. What do you guys think? Without acting like toddlers yourselves. I mean, what do you guys think about that? Am I being too sensitive? Do you think that's messed up? I think it's messed up. Like I was saying earlier, my 15-year-old son, he's almost 16, is like saying, I've never done anything intentionally mean spirit towards you, never even thought of anything mean spirit towards him. I would never want to make him cry for any reason. Not even a joke, because even if it's a joke and he's crying, what he's experiencing is that panic and anxiety and sadness and despair of how you feel when you are made to cry. And I do not want him to feel that way. I don't want you to feel that way. I don't want anyone to feel that way. That's why I don't make people cry. If I need to say things that are going to make people cry, I press mute, or I just don't go live, or I say, gotta go now, bye guys. But I don't want people to feel like that, especially a vulnerable little baby whose whole world is you. She needs to feel safe with you. This makes her feel unsafe. When parents make their babies cry, when parents intentionally make their babies cry, that's an extra special kind of unsafe, and I just don't like it.
14. So it's 3 days before Bella's first birthday. And here this says, we gave Bella her birthday / Christmas present early. Took us 15 minutes to get her to even fake cry for a pic. Now, I don't know who us is because
I still have my blankie, Ara. I do. I'll show it to you next time we have a bunny break. I still have my blankie. I have my very first blankie that I had like literally when I was born. And then I have my second blankie because we went somewhere and I didn't have my first blankie and I had a motherfucking breakdown. And so then now there was a second blankie. Actually, there's 3 blankies because the second one, I don't know how my parents did this because we were somewhere really obscure. Got a second blanket that looked just like the first one. They thought they were going to fool me. Oh, didn't fool baby Kelly. Oh no, that's not my blankie. Where's my blankie? Right? And then the next one doesn't look anything like it. Strawberry shortcake. I love strawberry shortcake and Miss Colton. It's really cute. Anyway, blankies are important. They are comfort and safety. They make babies feel safe and like embraced, and it's a good thing. You don't want babies feeling stressed. Stress, babies, not good. Happy, babies, good. Blankies, good.
Shanann did this herself because it was a surprise for Chris when he came home. Is Shanann just a tone-deaf mother? Well, maybe, but things like this were a reoccurring pattern through Bella's baby, toddler, and young childhood. Here we have Bella's first Easter, and everything started out just fine. So there's that big old bunny, and Shanann's holding Bella. Bella maybe looks a little apprehensive, maybe not. We're really not sure. This is all good. Oh, beautiful. Picture with Shanann and Bella. That is so nice. Couldn't we just leave it at that? Nope. We had to put Bella with the Easter Bunny by herself so she could be in a state of absolute terror. Something similar happened for, well, it wasn't Bella's first Christmas because she would have only been about a week old, but it was her second Christmas. Take a look at this. This to me is one of the most disturbing pictures. I'll just let you look at it. You guys tell me what you think.
So everything that I said about, making Bella cry in her crib, same thing here. But now, guys, Bella is now, oh God, I hate this. And again, I have a perspective from a trained educator and behavioral therapist. Like I know these things in a clinical learned textbook. I had it pounded in my brain so I could properly work with young people to support them in like this best, most loving, appropriate way for them so they can live a fulfilling life. That's like really all I want for people. But I think even my, not trained in that way and self would have picked up on this. I don't know. That's why I'm asking you guys. Maybe some of you are more trained in certain things than I am. Maybe some of you don't have that training. I don't know. This is now establishing a pattern in Bella that is making her experience mistrust, extreme mistrust, apprehensive mistrust, anxiety-causing mistrust, and betrayal. And that is the worst, other than betrayal, sure, is something so horrible I don't want to say it, but betrayal is really one of the worst things that a baby or a toddler or a young child can experience when it comes to their parents. The luckiest among us, literally, there are people out there that have never experienced the feeling of being betrayed by their parents at any point in their life. But to feel that way when you're this little it's just not right. It's not right. And a lot of people do this without having any idea for a number of reasons. So this is something I feel strongly about that we need to talk about, because hey, maybe I've caused this. I did it just today. My almost 16-year-old son made him feel like I betrayed him. See, I'm not saying I'm above anybody or Shanann, but these are things that people are interested in because they're part of all of our lives. And when we see examples that we can say, oh, look, there's an example, and here's something tangible to point out, that's a good thing. What's being done to Bella, not a good thing. The fact that we can see this tangible example and the outcome, very good thing. Does that mean something bad about, does that mean trash talking Shanann? Nope. Does that mean it's the victim's fault? Fuck no. And if you think that, you should just go back to Rumble.
And as we all know, as far as the Christmas tradition of fear and horror went, it continued every year from there. And it wasn't just Bella's legacy, it was also passed down to poor Celeste. Look at those faces, guys. Now, I know from the comments on my videos that some of you don't agree that there's anything wrong with this. And if you're one of those people, I am just going to say to you that you and I don't agree, and that is okay. Yes, many people have pictures with Santa or the Easter Bunny, and sometimes the kids are crying. But to do this holiday after holiday, year after year, making it a compulsory activity, even when the kids are pooping their pants and screaming and crying in horror to the point where they can't breathe, I'm sorry, that's not okay. And this is exactly the type of behavior, the family dynamic, a parent to a child, that causes a child to start to feel as though they cannot trust their parent, that there is not a sense of limits and boundaries that feels safe for them, that their social and outside the home environment activities become scary. Maybe the children withdraw, they become melancholy, they start to have mood or behavior problems. So really what I'm essentially describing is a profile of a kind of student that I might work with in my job as a behavioral therapist. When you get to know students, when you get to talk to them, they will tell you about the things that happened in their past, and some of them are egregious and horrific, and some of them are more subtle and emotional. What we have learned is that sometimes the more subtle forms of abuse can be just as harmful as the more egregious forms of abuse. We don't want that for anyone.
No, not for anyone.
You want mommy to sit on his lap? Okay. You sit with me? Santa, can you sit on your lap?
Yes. You've been a good girl this year, Bella. Thank you.
You can hardly listen to that.
I need to make your sister feel better, okay?
Yeah.
She's very petrified.
Can I get a picture of you and Santa? Please.
Can you open
Santa,
up
will
your
you
gift?
hold her?
Yes, I'll definitely hold her. Yeah.
I want a picture. Oh, come on. Ready, smile. Bella, smile. Smile. You got Santa. Hold on. My phone. I'm going to try to get... Okay. Santa, I'm going to try to get Cece real quick.
Okay.
Hold on. Will you hold the camera for me? Come here. Hold the camera.
Like, give me the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah, one kid is petrified.
Something I want to point out in these holiday videos, and this is something that we see in a lot of the home videos, including, I think I'm going to hit on betrayal here again, but I'm going to say it again in my former self voice from when I made this video, because guys, it is such an important point. We cannot make little ones that depend on us for survival feel betrayed by us. It is like we have to learn that that cannot happen. We have to do our best to not do that. It's not okay. The videos that are around the topic of Bella's hair, which we are about to get into, is this, well, you know, it's quite the opposite of the 7 elements that make your toddler feel happy and safe. It is betrayal.
Hello, Miss Celeste. How are you?
Say hi. Can you wave to Santa? Okay. Look, Santa got you a water bottle.
I did. There's something here for you as well. Did you ask Santa for anything else?
Can you sit on Santa's lap with Bella?
Right before I
Bella, you sit on his lap with Bella, Cece? Here.
There we go. It was another bait and switch. Cece, would you like to sit on Santa's lap with Bella? Here, Santa, hold Cece. Here, let me get a picture. Ah! And I mean, just the look on her face is, I think it's just heartbreaking. So another kind of bait and switch scenario, which certainly Janine herself says.
At some point, I can find, I actually put, oh God, when my dad passed away, and he just had so many pictures. I just found today he saved like every card I ever gave him. It was so sweet. Oh my God, that made me so happy. And they were really thoughtful cards. I was like, I was a good daddy card giver. Good me. Oh, I miss my dad. I miss my dad. Okay, think through this. Okay, so there was one picture, and I shared it on this channel of me when I was little, and I looked like one of the Watts girls with Santa, and you know, I remember too. I remember how scared I was. I remember this whole just like feeling like the room was so big and not knowing where my parents were, and it was just a moment. But I thought I was gonna die. I remember like the panic and the trauma from it. I really, truly do. And like my dad really didn't like it, and he's like, Karen, my mom's name's Karen. He's like, we are not going to do that again. We are not going to subject Kelly to Santa again. That was awful. I think my dad cried. My dad was like very emotional for me. Oh my God, I miss my dad. And so, you know, my mom was like, she had some definitely Shanann qualities in her mothering. She did for sure. She had some other qualities too, but I recognize that. But you know, I was talking about this with her recently, because then in the successive years, like the next year, I look pretty freaking uncomfortable, but I'm not crying or anything. And then the next year, I'm just like, hey, what's up, Santa? I'm even wearing like lip gloss. I'm like, yeah, I got this. Don't you worry. And then the following year after that, I was getting a little bigger and I looked uncomfortable again. But you know what? It's because Santa was touching me in a freaking weird way. And you can see it in the picture. Like it almost made me throw up. We're not going to go any further down that road right now, but we all have our Santa experiences. The problem that I observe in this Santa experience, and I know it happens to many people, and I think that's sad. It's Santa and the Easter Bunny every Easter and every Christmas. From the time those little girls, we showed Bella's first sitting with the Easter Bunny. She was just a few months old, and her first sitting with Santa, and she is horrified. Like poop your pants, can't breathe, you know, that kind of crying and terror. But still, on a compulsory basis, every year, every time, every holiday, each child by themselves and also together without mom or dad, poop pants, hyperventilate, can't breathe, trauma response, not good, had to go through this again and again. I find it alarming for this family or any other family where the caretaker doesn't say, the person who that little tiny life relies upon for safety and life itself, that the caretaker wouldn't say, wait a minute, wait, whoa, that's not good. Oh, look at my little boo-boo. They're so upset. They're terrified. Oh my God, they can't even breathe. She just pooped her pants. You know, maybe we can do something else. Maybe we can, if I want that special holiday picture, maybe it can be with them standing with a big life-size candy cane, with a cutout elf on. I mean, anything but this. I think this compulsory need to subject the children to this truly traumatizing situation every holiday, every year, by themselves and together, every time, no matter what, pooping pants, can't breathe. That's a problem. I don't have anything more to say about it, but that's a problem. That should not happen. That is not good. That is bad. We're going to get binary here.
Santa makes Cece poop her pants.
Bye, guys.
And the next topic is Bella's hair. And we're not talking about Bella's hair just to talk about Bella's hair, but we're going to be talking about Bella's hair and the comments that are made about Bella's hair and Bella's reaction to the comments that are made about her hair. I do suggest.
I don't think we're going to talk about Bella's hair, but yeah, I think that it's partly about consent. Yeah, I think that, I mean, that's a really good point. I think it is definitely partly about consent. And I think that issue of consent, you know that your child does not want to be handed to a creepy stranger, yet you do it anyway, is about the betrayal and about the lack of trust and the sick feeling they're going to get about you when all they should feel is love and safety. That's just so not good. We even see, listen, and I am not giving Chris Watts any kind of props. This is just an example, and I'm sorry, it does exist. That one video with Bella and Santa, and Chris is she's little, and Chris is holding her. Shanann's off camera, and Santa comes walking in the whatever place of business they're in, and Shanann's like, Chris, put Bella down, and I want her to be on I wanted you to put her down. She wanted her to go walk up to Santa, I guess, and hand him a cookie. Well, that wasn't going to happen. No matter how much you wanted, that's not going to happen. That's not where Bella is at. You have to be present with your child and meet them where they're at and help them explore their world with your protection. Everybody, we all need to do that. Or people, that aren't young children, but that still rely on us for protection. There's all kinds of people that fall into that category. I mean, that's serious. We have to take that seriously. We can't make people feel betrayed by us. This is not good. Let's not do that. Everyone make a pact. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, I feel better now. And Chris, who never really speaks back to Shanann, says, I can't, honey. She's climbing on me. She's climbing on me. And as Santa's getting closer, Bella is like trying to, like when my bunny, sometimes I'll be holding Bunny, will get scared and they'll like, climb up under my hair and try to just like hide themselves in my hair. Like my hair is the new bunny hole. It's like that kind of thing. She just wants safety. And Chris, as much of a bastard, rat ass bitch he is, realized that she needed that protection and had the sense to continue to provide her that protection. And I'm just striking that contrast is a conversational example. Okay. Well, since we've already gone down this line, I don't think we're going to move into the hair, but we will talk about the pie and the facey. Oh, and that, well, what I really wanted to get to, and I digressed a million times, was the pulling out of the hair. Yeah, so we'll continue a little bit.
Got your water bottle.
I'm sorry, moderators. I do love you. You're wonderful. Just know how much I appreciate you. If you're cursing me out right now, I do understand, but I am sorry. I'm not trying to make you feel betrayed by me. I'm really not. I hope you feel safe here. Thank you for making everyone else feel safe here in our live stream and chat. Moderators, you rock.
I did. There's something here for you as well. Did you ask Santa for anything else?
Can you sit on Santa's lap with Bella?
No.
Right before I
Bella,
put
you
it
sit on his lap with Bella, Cece? Here.
Bait and switch.
There we go. It was another bait and switch. Cece, would you like to sit on Santa's lap with Bella? Here, Santa, hold Cece. Here, let me get a picture. And I mean,
Listen, bait and switch is a gaslighting with an intentional follow-through action against your will. There you go, issue of consent. That, by definition, is abusive behavior towards another human being. I'm speaking in general terms. That is a fact. I'm just saying, it's just, these are, of all the exceptional qualities Shanann had, these things that we are observing here are things that make me, coming from my perspective, feel uncomfortable. And, you know, like I've said a million times, Ara said it earlier, Ara and I have discussed this together. You know, Shanann's life was taken from her against God's will at a really young age, and tragically, and her loss of her life, and my God, the children, it's unspeakably horrible. So all we have are these moments to look at. We don't have the moments where, you know, I told you, like, when I used to do my MLM thing, you could, like, you know, obscure the voices and play me talking or Shanann talking. You'd be like, who is it, Shanann or Kelly or Shanann? And no one would know, right? So we don't have the, you know, perspective of Shanann, where the Shanann that I'm looking at right now, and that's frustrating me a bit, you know, turned into some version of like the Kelly I am now, many years later, who is reflecting on things and has a different perspective. We don't know where her perspective would have gone. So in a way, yeah, it all is really super freaking unfair. But what is fair, it's not, no, fairness is not an issue for me. What is important is that we recognize that, and we're not assholes towards Shanann or her family, because why would we want to do that? But that we also recognize, again, the issues that we see here that we can observe are really important, and they are worth discussing. And I will defend that every single day. Even when people make me stop talking, I still will defend it, but it might be over on Rumble.
just the look on her face is, I think it's just heartbreaking. So another kind of bait and switch scenario, which certainly did not foster a sense of trust or any of the elements that create a happy toddler in Bella.
Chuck E. Cheese probably make me poo my pants. Yeah, I agree with that one, Veronica.
Is the pie in the face scenario, and I'm just going to play a small little bit of it. But the important thing I think to know about the pie in the face scenario is that Bella was not paid any positive attention. She was ignored when she was trying to be a part of the family, and then she was humiliated, terrified, and then humiliated after she was terrified. But the most important thing is this Facebook post that was on Facebook the day before the pie in the face scenario.
Good
February
point,
17th, pie in the face was February 18th. So Shanann and Chris had been gone on one of their Thrive by Lavelle trips, and the girls were back at their home with Shanann's parents, and Bella obviously missed her parents dearly. So the post here says, from February 17th, while Shanann and Chris weren't away, FaceTime girls this morning for the first time since we left. Bella was emotional. Can't wait to hug our girls. Mommy and Daddy are recharged. They come home. I'm sure she was thrilled. And they come home with, Shanann says,
Mommy, Daddy, come home, pie in the face. Come on. Real quick.
Watch out,
Daddy, get her in there.
Get her in. Go, get her.
Mom.
Oh, no.
That's funny.
Look at that on my shirt.
Here, Bella.
All right.
It's okay. It's all off. Hey, it's all off. Okay, it's all off. I promise. You want to see it's all off? You want to see? Stop.
I love how Cece defends her there, and she's like looking at Bella, and she's like, touch hair. She wants to like touch her hair, and then she goes over that thing and she says, tear it down. Did you hear that? Cece and Bella just love each other so much. They're such good supports for one another.
Look. It's all lost. See? Watch.
Robin.
It's all lost. See? It's just your hair.
Was left.
I'll go back. Wait, see, she's gonna be like here.
That's funny. Look at that on my shirt.
Here, Bella.
All right.
You should touch hair.
It's okay. It's all off.
Look at Cece's taking that thing right down. She's like, no more. That's for my Bella.
Hey, it's all off.
Look at her.
Okay, it's all off. I promise. You want to see it's all off?
Hair it down, she says.
You want to see? Stop. Look. It's all off. See? Watch.
Robin.
It's all off. See? It's just your hair.
Speaking of, it's just your hair. Perhaps that's part of Bella's problem with this pie in the face thing, the whipped cream all over you in the first place. Because Bella's hair is an issue. Well, rather, it's a topic that was made an issue ever since Bella was less than 1 year old. I want to point out something that was in the clip from the awful Christmas Eve, and that is when Bella is in the kitchen with Shanann, and Shanann had been calling her the Grinch. I think I counted 9 times she called her the Grinch, in the latter part of that video, with a very mean look of disgust and contempt on her face, on Shanann's face. I'd be a Grinch too if I went through all that. That was freaking stressful.
Yeah, it was.
So when Bella and Cece finally are able to flee to the kitchen and Shanann follows them in there, you see Bella walking towards Shanann. And here, I'm going to play that little clip in slow motion and just check out what it is that Bella's doing. So we can see that Bella is pulling at and probably pulling out her hair. So we know that there were a lot of issues with and about Bella's hair ever since she was born, basically. And we don't know what the deal is with her hair, thin, scanty, hard to grow, grew in patches. We don't really know. We do know that we see a lot of pictures with Bella with beautiful, long, curly hair. And then in the next picture, maybe a day or two or a week later, there's no hair.
Yeah.
So what's up with that? A lot of times it certainly does look like it got a nice symmetrical or asymmetrical cut, depending on a number of things. And other times it doesn't necessarily look like that. One thing that I do know is that for particularly youngsters this age, pulling out hair on your body, well, your head, your eyebrows, and your eyelashes can be a stress response it's like a neurotic stress response to fear and anxiety. And it's a condition.
And by the way, I said neurotic stress response. Some people had pointed out to me that it sounded like I said erotic stress response. No, I do not bring eroticism into conversation regarding toddlers ever, and neither should anybody.
Did Bella have this condition as a fear and anxiety stress response? Well, it certainly makes sense that we see her doing it in this video, considering what we observed happened in this video. But, no one could be sure. Sadly, Bella's not here on this earth to meet and observe and speak with, and I didn't know her in life, unfortunately. I never had a chance to do any of those things, but I do have a pretty heavy suspicion. Let's take a look at what else we can determine through the videos and pictures available.
Hello. Hey, wait, we gotta stop.
We're gonna stop before we go across the road. Look both
Remember?
ways.
Look both ways. Your hair came out.
Yep, she pulled them out.
Pulled them out. Hey, no cars coming. Hi, Cece.
Careful, boo.
As little Bella is running down the street and approaches Shanann, she says, her hair fell out. And Chris Watts responds, she pulled them out. And Shanann says, she pulled them out. And as Shanann asks what happened to Bella's hair, Bella looks up at Shanann. I feel like she is always on the lookout to say, like, am I going to get in trouble? Am I going to get in trouble about that? Am I going to get in trouble because my hair?
And yeah, when Chris says she pulled him out, you might be talking about those freaking like way too tight rubber bands that are pulling their fine hair out of those girls' hair follicles on their scalps. That shit hurts. I was a dancer, and then I was a ballet dancer, and oh god, for too long. Anyway, that hurts. That hurts. It causes headache. And you know what? A lot of like stress kind of headaches we get is from tension or stress in those can't think what the muscles are called that run across your head, but those are the same muscles that you freak out when you put your hair in those super tight little ponytails. And I'm just like, why the fucking torture tails? No more torture tails, please. Nobody ever made me wear torture tails except for my Russian prima ballerina way too long in my life ballet teacher, but I'm about to spiral there, so we're gonna put her aside. Bye 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 bye. She'd always come over and be like, she'd like pat like my stomach or my butt, and I didn't have a big either, and she'd be like, tuck it in, suck it up, suck it in, and tuck it in. Oh boy, did I have a complex from that. Pigtails. Oh, they're mean. They hurt. They just hurt.
Hair is not right. But you see this very large, patch or strip without any hair. So the question, for me is if we're just trying to understand Bella and what was going on with her hair, was her hair patchy? Was she actually pulling her hair out to that degree? Or was she pulling out the ponytails? Now, I think it's important to know another example where we can see Bella actually starting to pull her hair is when she is singing that heart-wrenching Daddy is My Hero song in July of 2018, right before the tragedy occurred. It appears that somewhere in the middle of the song, she forgot the words and she appears to become nervous. And she starts to run her fingers through her hair on her head. She's kind of scratching, and it definitely looks to me like she's pulling at that hair. Again, I think it was a nervous, anxious response for Bella. But another cause of Bella's missing or light hair could be, or might be a combination of a couple of these things, the literal rubber bands that they use to put Cece and Bella's hair up. I mean, I think even putting their hair up when they were so little with rubber bands, was silly as it is, all you women out there, no, all you people with hair out there, if you've ever used a rubber band in your hair, if you've gotten it stuck or just when it's time to pull it out, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Rubber bands in your hair, they freaking hurt. And they pull your hair so wicked tight. It feels like your hair is going to rip right out of your scalp. They're really very painful little mechanisms. It is my belief, based on what we can see of the family dynamics of the Watts family, based on what we can see through the Facebook posts, the pictures, the captions, and the videos, that Bella's personality started to change from being a carefree and joyful baby to a more pensive and sometimes seemingly depressed older baby, toddler, and young child because of two things: her self-image, the way she was talked to, and the way certain characteristics about her were talked about. Primarily, I'm talking about her hair. And we're
Okay. Okay, sorry about that. I was being a general idiot about like not watching my battery power, and I wanted to move in a way where the plug wasn't long enough. I needed to grow some extra legs. It didn't though for me. That sucked. We broke the internet. I don't know. That was kind of like in perfect timing actually, because I didn't really want to get into all that. That's true. There could be medical conditions too. I know. We just like we literally don't know. Yeah. Sound is back. Woohoo! God, oh my God, it's almost been 2 hours. Yep, that's a possibility. There's lots of medical possibilities. Yeah. Hey. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we really don't know. Yeah, they use rubber bands, like real rubber bands. Yeah, and I mean, like, and you know, and like, let's not forget, Chris Watts annihilated his family. Okay, she didn't put rubber bands in her hair. Chris Watts annihilated his family. I needed to say that at this juncture. Oh yeah, they do break your hair. That's right. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I mean, there's some other stuff I was going to discuss, but I'm not going to really be able to get to it tonight. But that's okay. Like everything has like more parts than you'd think, right? Oh, and for those of you that were not there in the beginning, hey Farrah, how are you doing? Finally, I got legal approval. I got YouTube approval because I snuck it in as a different kind of video and just made sure that YouTube didn't reject it. Because if you put a video up and YouTube is gonna like have a problem with it, live streams you're just kind of screwed. Like most of my live streams do not get monetized. Oh my God. Because they're live and you can't really do anything about it. You can't choose to go through with it or not. You've already done it. It's live. But sometimes they'll give you feedback about, you know, them being all pissy pants about things. So I already passed the pissy pants test. So the part 2, Nicole Kessinger, was more involved than you think. And here's exactly how, and you have not heard this before, co-starring Michael J. Rourke and the Junior Detectives and a whole bunch of other people. It's going to drop tomorrow before I go back to work on Tuesday. I'm obviously getting very, very tired, but let's look forward to that because guys, really it was supposed to come out like a really long time ago at this point, and it has been. Would I have done it if I knew how things? I still would have done it because I think it's important. And there's going to be another part to it because, oh, guess what? This stuff just keeps going and going and going. And it's not the same old set again, the way every other channel and person and replayer and commentator and freaking, what are those people like the reaction channels, like whatever. There's so much of that now. I mean, there always has been with the Watts case, my God. And there was that before I even existed. Who am I, right? But, you know, these issues that, you know, we're talking about, this channel's talking about the Watts case that I have, and we together have found to be important. I'm trying to, you know, just make some more substantial kind of summary, large idea. Let's get somewhere with disseminating and discussing this information videos rather than just little snippets here and there and replaying other people's shit and commenting on blah, blah, blah. So that's what I'm doing right now. Okay. Yeah. So the idea is with every Watts video that's coming out, and maybe or maybe not takes a little longer, but is a little longer, has like a little more substance to it. It's not regurgitation of the same old. At least that's how I view it. And if you find that it is, you better let me know because, like, I don't know, I didn't like take my vitamins or something, and you know, I don't really want to be delusional like in front of you guys. Like, if I'm going to start developing dementia, it's going to be in private. So you'll have to give me your feedback. But YouTube probably won't allow comments, and that's fine. There's other ways for us to communicate, right? So, oh my gosh. Let's see. Hey, Carolina, how are you? Yeah, I don't know how I still perceive Chris Watts with interacting with the children, even in retrospect, knowing everything I know now, I still perceive him as loving them. I do, and I haven't thought different. I've tried to think differently, and I can see how people think differently, but when I do my final analysis, let me say that better. Loving them in the way that Chris Watts knew how to or could have the capacity to connect, I don't want to say feel, for with other people in his own pathological way, because he's not normal. So I don't want to say love like how you or I love our children or other people, but I think I think he cared. I think, I don't think he was just like, I don't think it was, I don't know. I think he deeply cared about his children, whatever word we use. That is one that I cannot figure out. I cannot get past. And it burns my ass because it is really troubling that exists, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Stevie, I'm going to link the basement video for you. It is, let's see, how long is it? 55 minutes. Over 200,000 people watched the CD. Why haven't you? I just realized it got that many views. I didn't know that. Yeah, but I think I think you'd like to watch it. So here's the basement video, the Watts basement video. See. Okay. Oh gosh, my allergies are so bad right now. My bunnies just sneezed. I feel like I have to sneeze. Oh, that's weird. Are we allergic to the same thing, guys? Or are you allergic to me and I'm allergic to you? Probably that. Ugh. Oh, my nose. Oh. Just give me a moment here. I'm scrolling. Looking for next thing to show you. Oh, goodness. Sherry Papini, how you doing? I forgot I did some videos about you, girl. You're a weird one. Sherry Papini. Hi, Alec Murdoch. What's up, bastard? Brian Koberger, you know how I feel about you. Don't look at me like that. You're scary. Katy Perry, how'd you end up on my channel? I don't know. Still scrolling. Don't you worry. No, I'm not going to play these videos. They are too controversial. In fact, I think I need to take them off my channel. I'm not going to tell you what they are. Because you've probably already seen them. I'm not trying to be a jerk. And also because if I'm going to take them down, there's a reason. Boom, 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 boom. I must be getting close. Still here. Don't you worry. Not that you worry. Nutgate, y'all know how I feel about that. I'm not going to talk about that right now. I'm not going to talk about that. That would be too much controversy one night, and YouTube would really not like that, but neither would I. And what's most important is neither would you, maybe, and you guys are the important ones. Hi, Kylie Rodney. How's it going? Aw, poor Kylie Rodney. Are you here? My Kylie Rodney girl. God, there's a lot of videos I made about Kylie Rodney. I forget. I can't even remember all these freaking videos I made. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Like, am I addicted to YouTube creating? I don't know what's going on here. I truly don't remember a lot of these videos that I made. But anyways, okay. once I get to this video, I'm playing it, and we are going to all enjoy it because it's taking me a while. Still looking, but I'm almost there. I know I am. I mean, we're getting towards the end. Lazy dog video. Oh, yes, there's lots of old and kid videos. Hello, Michael J. Rourke, my nemesis. Just kidding. I just wish I could run against him, that's all. Man, I wish someone could run. Somebody run against him. My God, please. Please. Does anyone live in Colorado? Are you board certified? Please, somebody run against him. Find somebody to run against him. Oh my gosh, I finally found it. Oops. Oh no. Oh no, I just scrolled way back down again. Oh no. Oh no. It'll be quick this time though, because I just did it. I really sound like a crazy person right now, don't I? That's okay. I don't care. It's just you guys. Just kidding. Less talk, more scroll. More pausing. No, I don't know. Never mind. Delphi. Ooh, gonna do a Delphi video very, very, very soon. Are you guys interested in the upcoming Corey Richards trial? Let me know in chat. Do you guys know that our favorite true crime author, Kathleen McKenna Houghton, just published her book Dream House about the Corey Richards case? And I have a dedication in it. I've never had a dedication in a book before. I felt so special. I love Kathleen. It's a great book, though. It's a great book. I will read some of it on the channel soon. On this channel soon. Oh, look, there's Dave. Dave, go back to Rumble. I'm just scrolling. I have no idea what you guys are chatting about, but I know the moderators have it under control because they're freaking amazing. If each of us could be half of what our moderators are, this would be a great world that would follow the guidelines of YouTube. Oh my God. Okay, fine. Welcome back to what? The obsession. Oops. Oh, this is a different video, but it has a video I want. Okay, fine. I'll have to do. All right, just kidding. It's good. This is a video that I've rarely seen. It is said to be, and I believe it is, the first Facebook Live featuring the Watts family. I posted this almost 3 years ago at this point. Back in the year 2015. Come on.
Oh, you said you had a video camera.
Come on.
Yay!
She feels safe here. She feels safe. She's not afraid. She's safe. Oh, here. Oh my God, she's so good and cute. Oh no! Stay right there. Ah! Okay, I don't know what happened there in that one for real, but okay, fine. I've moved on. Have you? Oh shit. Okay. What? Where are you, Bella? Aw, wait, where Bella? Where are you? Here? What? Wait a minute. I gotta switch this up here. I gotta put it in the same tab. That's gonna help. StreamYard, would you stop being so damn particular about things, please? And totally not particular about other things, please. Ugh.
Session. This sweet. Here, Bella is talking to Shanann about how much she misses her grandparents after they've left to go home, after they were in Colorado for a while for a visit. Bella is just so sweet, and she loved so deeply. She loved her family and all of her grandparents so very much.
They went home, baby. I know, but you'll talk to them on the phone later. They had to go home. We'll talk to them later. You want to call them? You want to call Mimi and Papa? Okay. Do you miss them?
Papa's upstairs.
Papa's not downstairs, baby. He had to go home. Say hi, Papa. Say hi, Mimi. Say I love you. Oh, you're so sad. I know, baby. We'll go visit them next month, okay?
But
You want to go
no.
visit them?
No, she knew
Okay.
they weren't going to go visit them next month. No. Don't make little Bella promises not keeping. No.
You miss them? Give them kisses.
No.
Let's go downstairs, see Cece. You want to go see Cece?
Yeah.
Okay. Say bye, Mimi and Papa.
This next video is just an excerpt of a video you may have seen online. It's of Bella watching Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, where she says, "Save me, Mommy," a few times. There's one part in here that I think is particularly cute when Shanann is telling a story to her friends who are watching the live. And it seems like it embarrasses Bella, and Bella says, "I did not, Mommy." I just think it's so cute that Bella has that awareness of herself and how she wants to be presented or not at this very young age.
Thanks, Kevin. So I'm letting her stay up a little late tonight and watch the movie with us, and then she's going to go night-night, right, Bella? She's into it. We're going to go live here in the event here in just a few minutes when she gets done. But she wanted me to save her. She's attached. I'm right here. Say, well, I'll see you guys later. She told me to go live. If Christina and Kevin are still here, she goes,
Coming.
"No monster, he's gone. That's Rudolph." Bella, will you tell everyone how old you're going to be?
3.
How old?
3.
3? Good job. How old is Cece?
3.
No. How old is Cece? 1.
Yeah. She's 1. All right. So we'll talk to you guys here shortly. Oh, I'll give her a kiss for you, Christina. Mwah. You know how when you have kids and you like lick your finger and wipe off their face? Well, she kept sticking her finger in her mouth tonight and rubbing my face. I'm like, what are you doing? Mommy. What, honey? And she literally was trying to lick her finger to wipe whatever's on my face or just pretending. It was just the cutest thing ever. I don't think she realized what I do for her. No more Monster. He's gone. I know. She's so big. I can't believe how big she's getting. So say goodbye to everybody. Bye. Bye.
Bella is such a smart, perceptive little girl. When Shanann asks if it's okay to go check on Cece, Bella says, nope. And then taking Shanann very literally, because she says that Cece's, going somewhere, she then points out to Shanann that Cece isn't going anywhere.
Hey guys, so I wanted to share a little bit of the day in the life of Cece. So don't mind the living room because Cece's the one that's destroyed it. And there she goes. She knew I was going to put her on the spot. Cece! I'm going to go get her. So Bella, I'm going to go get Cece because I think she's climbing up the stairs, okay? Nope. I have to go get her. The day in the life of Cece. Let me just show you. Anyone. Takers. No takers out there? This is why. Oh, and Bella has her baby. She's such a good mommy. Right, Bella? She just woke up from her nap. Maddie, I would totally take you up on that. Not going anywhere. No, Cece's not going anywhere. She's just destroying mommy's house. Maddie, Cece will keep you on your toes for sure. You can't sit still. I do about 15,000 steps without leaving my house. Like, seriously.
Wife's going to be making up some dry bites here in a second, so make sure you hop on and join us for the 12 days of Christmas.
Dry bite.
Bella's got some chocolate chips.
I need a Lavelle apron. All right, guys. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Amanda. Bella's showing you what she's eating. She's eating the ingredients. She's been eating the ingredients since I've been getting them prepared. So we're going to make Thrive Bites today. Chris didn't want to go on live doing it because he didn't want to mess anything up. Not that you can mess anything up with Thrive Bites. It's so simple. Except for today, we're going to double the recipe because we love the Thrive Bites. When you are craving something to eat or, junk food or whatever, you just pop a Thrive Bite and it fills you up. And it's really delicious. Thrive Bites, right?
Good job, Bella.
My little helper right here.
Thrive Bites.
Cinco de Mayo, your birthday, baby.
All right, say goodbye, everybody.
Wait.
Bella, say goodbye. Say bye. Say bye-bye. Bye. Bye. She doesn't stop.
All right, guys. So I'm going to end this here. The part 2 is coming out tomorrow for sure. I really have to pee and go drink more water. Isn't that so weird? You got a piece of bag, I drink more water. Blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to make this short and sweet. And remember, guys, life is hard. It was for Shanann. Who gives a shit about Chris? It is for you. It is for me. So please be nice to others and take some time to be really good to yourself tonight, tomorrow, this week, because you deserve it. You deserve it. I'm going to be little cheeks. You deserve it. You do. All right. Bye, guys. Mwah.